Welcome back on EAM Activating Young Minds, and I am Hina Mittal this side. Today's topic will be teaching strategies. So, teaching strategies as a teacher is itself a very deep concept. Where, if I talk about teaching strategy, for every school, for every teacher, for every child, it is different. But on a basic ground, if I'll talk about the teaching strategy is comprises of some kind of methods, principles which helps to clear the concept for the child. So basically, teaching strategies include two things. So number one is the concept, the content which the teacher is going to explain to the children, and the second thing will be the age group of the class of the children. So this on these two criterias, the whole teaching strategies is based on. So the first is like the content, the concept which the teacher want to explain, and to what age group the teacher is going to deal with. So it can be even infants, it can be toddlers, or it can be above toddlers of age. So for infants, if I talk about, so let's take for the infants first. So for infants, this teaching strategy includes, we design the strategies based on 3 points again, which is reading, singing, and talking. So even from 6, not from 6, I think from 4 months, the child starts learning. So even the mother is also the teacher. I'm not just saying the teacher in sense of schools or colleges. A teacher is a mother. A teacher is can be any adult like who is giving any knowledge. So as a mother, if I'll talk about for infants, so be ready with these 3 points which I'm going to share. I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling out something. So talk, read, and sing. So these are the 3 things which you have to keep in mind if you are dealing with the infant age group, because in few areas teaching for infants is like infants को क्या पढ़ाते हैं, but to all my dear ones, infants को पढ़ाना सबसे ज़्यादा difficult होता है, toddlers को पढ़ाना उसके बाद थोड़ा difficult होता है, और सबसे ज़्यादा easy अगर कोई teacher पढ़ा रहा है, I mean to explain, to clear the concept is like for the higher classes, that is 6 and above, क्योंकि वो माइंड तब तक डेवलप हो चुका होता है यहाँ से, और वो माइंड को डील करना इतना मुश्किल नहीं होता है जितना कि ये रॉ माइंड्स को बताना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, क्योंकि वो अभी एक नए वर्ल्ड में आए हैं और they don't know anything about the world. So we as a teacher, we as a mother are explaining everything about the world around them. So that is why the very, very difficult task as a teacher is to design the strategies for infants and toddlers. So first we will talk about infants. Talking. So as I say in all of my videos, talk to your child. Infants age group for us, when we design the strategies, the age group of infants is from 4 months to I can say 14 months. The child comes into infant category, and this is the proven fact, proven theory, proven everything that when we design our teaching strategies, our curriculum based on these 3 points, that is talking, reading, and singing, this will definitely show the very, I can say, drastic change in the child called infant. If you compare 2 infants, I'm just giving an example. If you take this way, that a mother who is not at all following these kind of rules or strategies with an infant at home or a teacher, and not following these kind of things in the daycare with the infant, there will be a very huge difference between both of the infants. The child who is, the child with whom the adult is practicing these three things will have very developing mind, lot of good things and unique things you can see in their behavior, rather than in that child who is only having feeding, napping, diaper changing times, dressing times. Apart from these times, dear parents, whatever you are doing, just you need to do some things with this task as a practice. You can include your your strategies, which I'm going to tell you, in these daily tasks. Very simple for you. As a mother, if you are literate, definitely, for every mother has to be very knowledgeable, very alert, very observing. So just follow these points. So when you're talking in sense, if you are feeding the child, talk about that food, what you're feeding to him. The child will definitely eat that particular food very interestingly. The child will take it, the whole portion of that meal he will be finishing or she will be finishing. So which will definitely make the child healthy, because the child who all the time is a fussy eater, तो उसको थोड़ा खाना भी वो कम लगता है. If the child is eating happily, that food will definitely give positive impact on the body and the development of that child. तो जब आप खाना खिलाएं अपने बच्चों को, मेक श्योर कि आप उससे वो बात करें कि आज खाने में पता है मम्मा ने ये बनाया है. whosoever is feeding the child, or let the child create mess around with that food, क्योंकि वहाँ पे आप सेंसोरियल एक्टिविटी कर रहे हैं. आपकी बात करने से बच्चा यहाँ से आप पे ध्यान दे रहा है, यहाँ से आप पे ध्यान दे रहा है, प्लस वो जब आप खाना खिला रहे हो तो उसका आई कोऑर्डिनेशन उसके साथ हो रहा है, तो बहुत सारी चीज़ डेवलप करती है. तो ये टॉकिंग का एक एग्जाम्पल था कि अगर आप कोई भी एक्टिविटी कर रहे हो, इवन इफ यू आर चेंजिंग योर डायपर्स, talk about, oh, you have pooped, oh, you have your diaper so heavy, so I'm going to change. So that mind will feed all the vocabulary. जितना बोलोगे वो एक एक वर्ड उसके माइंड में यहाँ फीड हो रहा है. तो क्या होता है, जब बच्चे का स्पीच आने वाला होता है या जब वो बोलने वाला होता है, तो ये जो वर्ड्स वो सुनता आ रहा है बचपन से, यू विल ऑल वंडर कि ये तो हमने इससे कभी इस बारे में बात किया, आपको ध्यान नहीं रहेगा, बट वो सारे वर्ड्स उसके यहाँ फीड जो हुए हैं, जब उसका स्पीच क्लियर होगा वो बाहर आना शुरू करता है. द चाइल्ड विल बी ब्लैबरिंग ऑल द थिंग्स. कभी कभी आपको लगेगा उसको ये नया वर्ड सीखा है तो वो कहीं भी फिट कर रहा है वो वर्ड, बिकॉज आई हैव सीन चिल्ड्रन लाइक दैट. क्योंकि वो जब उनका वोकैबुलरी क्लियर होता है या वो जब बोलना शुरू करते हैं यहाँ से, वो इतने एक्साइटेड होते हैं, वो इतना कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं, तो वहाँ से वो सारे वर्ड्स उनके यहाँ से निकलना शुरू हो जाते हैं कि मतलब जिनका कुछ मीनिंग भी नहीं होता है, वो फिर भी उसको बोल रहे होते हैं. एंड वी फील सो हैप्पी इन दैट मोमेंट. So talking is very important. Whatever you are doing with the child, talk about that particular thing. And the next is singing. Singing is, I'm telling you, the ultimate strategy to create the bond with the child, first of all. Because if the child is not having that bonding with you, you cannot deal with the child. The child will not at all be interested in coming to you. First thing. तो उसको, इफ़ यू आर अ टीचर, यू आर नॉट द मदर, क्योंकि मदर्स के पास तो बच्चा ऑटोमेटिकली द चाइल्ड विल बी वेरी कंफर्टेबल एंड हैप्पी. बट वॉट इफ़ यू आर अ टीचर एंड डीलिंग विद द इन्फेंट एज ग्रुप इन योर स्कूल और इन योर डे केयर, in that particular time you have to be very much proactive in conversating, in singing, because music is the very very best source of creating bond. You can play some music, you can sing for them. If If the child is, if you're not having anything to do with the child, then also you can sing very simple rhymes. If I can just sing for you right here, like clap your little hands, clap, clap, clap. Clap your little hands, clap, clap, clap. Aha, 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 la 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 la. Aha, 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 la 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 la. You won't believe, with the actions, if you will sing, the music is coming here, that eye coordination will make the connectivity with the child. Just try it out. It will definitely work as a teacher. And so this was just an example for you. You can pick up any rhyme from YouTube. They are all available for infants. And also you are giving a lot of vocabulary when you are singing. The child is, learning the rhythm. So there can be some moments wherein the child can love some particular action of your rhyme and will react in that particular action when you'll be doing. Keep repeating those actions, because there you will recognize कि हाँ अच्छा इसको ये वाला एक्शन बहुत पसंद है तो मैं ये रिपीट कर सकती हूँ, because the child is enjoying that moment. So the second point is singing, and then it comes reading. Reading is very important. First thing, to give lot of vocabulary, lot of knowledge. 4 महीने से लेके कुछ 6 या 7 साल की उम्र तक का जो मेंटल डेवलपमेंट होता है बच्चे का, वो इस एज में जितना आप सिखा देंगे, जितना आप उसके साथ एक्टिविटीज़ के थ्रू या बातों के थ्रू या रीडिंग के थ्रू या सिंगिंग के थ्रू, फिजिकल, फाइन मोटर, ग्रॉस मोटर डेवलपमेंट के एक्टिविटीज़ के थ्रू, कैसे भी अगर आप उसको ये चीज़ें सिखाएंगे तो वो इस एज में बहुत बहुत इफ़ेक्टिव होती है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे बच्चे का 95% माइंड डेवलप होता है इस ड्यूरेशन में, फ्रॉम 4 months to 6-7 years of age. तो वहाँ पे आपको रीडिंग ऑफ बुक्स, it's not like reading like a newspaper, but when you are reading a book, then you have to do some voice modulations with particular story. So suppose you are taking the story of thirsty crow. So when you are telling that story, do that action. Oh, I'm feeling so thirsty. How you react when you are thirsty? So it's like, I need water, and you are looking for the water everywhere. So that actions, if you are capable of doing as a teacher, you should. But if you are a mother, then try whatever you can do. If you are telling the lion and mouse story, that you should be very very vibrant in your voice when you are acting like a lion. So I am a lion, and if you are talking about a mouse, I am a mouse. So it should be very soft. Because mouse is so tiny and lion is so big. So that difference of different voice modulation you should know while telling the story, which will definitely connect with the child. The child will definitely take interest to listen to you. Otherwise, the child will ignore you, or maybe the child can sleep. So these are the 3 things which you have to keep in mind in formulating your teaching strategies for infants. And if I'll talk about the toddlers,